All right, guys, let's do a deep dive on today's reading and see what beautiful, uplifting messages Spirit may have for my lights. First card up is the King of Cups. All right, I'm already getting something to do with a breakthrough. So this seems like something, some type of, something you've been seeking for a long time. It feels like this has to do with your current situation, okay? So I want to say there's chaos regarding something in your life right now. The chaos that once blinded you and held you back is dissolving. So what once confused you is now becoming crystal clear. You can expect a sudden, I want to say, inner knowing that will illuminate your path. It will illuminate the way to your making some type of important decision, Aquarius, that provides you with an answer, a long sought after answer. Okay, so let's continue. And now you have the Magician. So this is going to clear up a lot for you, and you are going to be manifesting something in the very near future. Of course, this is something you want, but particularly it looks like it has something to do with a partner. Okay, there's also something financial in this layout that looks like it's something you want, again, that is going to be part of this manifestation. So a lot of you are going to be manifesting in both financial, I don't want to say freedom just yet, but some type of additional finances. There's good luck around your money here. And this is also a boss figure. So I want to say that this could lead into some type of raise or some type of new position where you'll be making more money. And I'm also seeing a new partner coming in for those of you who are single. Okay, so guys, if this is you, if you can connect to this, please comment below the video. Also, if I'm doing a good job here for you and you're enjoying these daily free readings, please take a moment and like, subscribe, and yeah, it makes a big difference to the channel. It really helps. Okay, all right, also I'm seeing a burden and sadness around a masculine today. All right, so there's something getting in the way of your happiness. It has to do with things that are unknown to you. So something was left incomplete. I'm feeling like some kind of incompleteness in your situation that you really want to get some further information on in order to complete this scenario for yourself, so you know exactly where you stand and exactly what has been happening. Okay, because right now I feel like I'm just hearing incomplete. Okay, if this is you, please comment below the video and you can write incomplete. All right, also guys, if you're desiring a reading, you can click on the description below the video, and if interested, email me. I have different services that I offer there, and you can check them out. All right, Five of Pentacles, guys. This is some form, somebody's leaving their job, I want to say. This is a work scenario. You've not been happy here. You feel like you don't fit in, all right? And you have more or less like maternal instincts. You want to do something that is going to make you feel that's more aligned with your spirit, something that's more aligned with your soul, okay? And a lot of you may be going through this right now where all of a sudden, or over the past few months, as you're working on yourselves and, you know, these solar flares are raising your frequency, suddenly you're just starting to realize, like, you know what? I don't fit in here anymore. I'm not liking what I'm doing. I want to do something more meaningful that has to do with helping others, okay? A lot of you, this is going to have something to do with communications. You want to be able to communicate things and talk to people. This could be therapy type of jobs or careers, and I am seeing that. And if this is you, please comment below the video if you're thinking along this line, because this is pretty detailed. I see the Five of Swords here too. This is totally not aligning with your soul, guys. How many of you are at a job right now where you're feeling that way? You're just feeling like your soul is no longer aligned with what you're doing. And for some of you, you went to school for, you know, a year, 2, 3, 4, and now you're just kind of feeling stuck because, hey, I went to school for years for this. I thought this was what I wanted, and at the time it may have been, but now I'm feeling completely different and I'm feeling kind of lost, okay? King of Wands, okay, you're a very confident spirit. You're a very confident person. You are also looked at, well, I don't have to say it. Those of you who watch the channel know that Aquarius, you are the star, okay? You are being looked at like this big, beautiful, bright white light that is bringing people from 3D into 5D, basically, helping others with their awakenings and such, bringing in balance and happiness. And really, people are attracted to your energy. They want to hang out with you. They want to celebrate with you. They feel this attraction. They all want to talk to you whenever they can. And you might be feeling this. A lot of you might have noticed this months ago already, that, you know, wherever you go, people are very talkative and they seem to want to tell you their whole life story. That's because they're picking up on your beautiful energy, and they may not be able to put their finger on what it is. They just know that they are attracted to your spirit. And there's some kind of new start here that has to do with your happiness, okay? So a lot of you might be moving toward different things in your life than what you're accustomed to, making changes, definitely standing up for what you believe in, and changing your circumstances. I'm hearing that big time. You guys are really going at it with changing your circumstances and creating your world around you that fits your way of life, your happiness. Okay, some of you are spending time alone, okay, and this makes you feel like this is what's making you happy right now. All right, you feel like you're taking a break from the world. The energy around you, the energy in the world is just so chaotic and so negative, I want to say. All right, and you're done with it. Okay, it's just overbearing, overwhelming, over the top for you, and it's affecting your energy, it's affecting your frame of mind. Okay, so I see that you're hermiting up, you're staying by yourself. This is bringing in, you know, a more of a gentle, you know, a period of time where you can breathe, and, you know, you don't feel so energized. You know, once you walk out that door and you get on the road and the driving and all that, people are just insane on the road. I get that. All right, so you feel safer and better being in your home with all the comforts of home, and this is allowing you some growth, actually, some spiritual growth. This time that you're spending alone, this break, is allowing you spiritual growth, and it's helping for you to work on your frequency and raising your frequency and nurturing yourself. Okay, so I do see a lot of self-nurturement. All right, we have the Death card, and the Death card is just representing, this is actually something different than what I usually say. This is a new start for somebody. You have started something that has to do with giving. This is like some kind of humanitarian project. Whoever you are, I want to hear from you. Please comment below the video and let me know what you're doing. Put the words humanitarian project, and you can even email me. I'm really interested in knowing what you're doing. You're spreading happiness, you're spreading your light, and you are the most beautiful, fantastic person for doing that. All right, I'm also seeing that the people you are helping are very appreciative, and there's quite a few people that are benefiting from what you're doing. And people are starting to inquire if they can become a part of this offering and help. Okay, so that is absolutely amazing. love to hear about that. All right, we have the Lovers card next to the Knight of Cups. So we also have the Ten of Swords. So somebody is going through a very painful place in their life, a time in their life where just everything seems so painful, and so you're just feeling very sensitive and very like, I don't want to say you're having thoughts, but you're kind of thinking this world is just, you're not cut out for this world right now. And I get that, but you have to change your perception right away here, okay? Because the end of what you have been experiencing your whole life, the end is here. The ending is here. You don't have to worry about this, you know, what you have felt up until yesterday. Actually, things really changed yesterday. I did a reading on this. Okay, so from yesterday on, I feel you're gonna start seeing things in the news. You're gonna start hearing about things, beautiful things. Some of them are going to be hints and soft disclosures about the technologies coming out that are going to make our lives easier, that are going to make our lives blissful, actually, I want to say. So don't give up right now. We're at this turning point. Aquarius, if you're feeling this low and this down and depressed, it is imperative that you stop scrolling on your phone and remember that 85% of what you're seeing right now isn't even really happening. There's psyops going on, and they use the phone, they use the television to steer your thinking. And think about it. If you didn't watch TV and you didn't have a phone to look at, you'd be perfectly happy. You would know nothing of all this horror show that, you know, they're claiming out there. Some of it's true, but, you know, much of it, I'm going to say 85% is not true. Okay. It's just there to devise fear. Yes, they want you to be in fear, okay? So to fight this old system that is dissolving, you must not feel that fear. You must start turning toward everything positive that you can find, okay? And remember, guys, if you're on YouTube, they changed the algorithm. So now if you watch a negative video that isn't true and somebody's spewing out fear, negativity, YouTube's going to see that you're interested in that kind of thing and barrage you with more of the same. Okay, so I do see, again, I see an ending. This ending is not for us. It's for a certain element that did a lot of things to cause misery in our lives and sickness, okay? That has ended now. Ever since yesterday, we're going to start seeing these changes. So, but you have to look for them. You have to start moving toward more positive ground, Aquarius, okay? All right, that's going to help a lot of you that are going through this mad depression, thinking the world is getting ready to explode and come to an end. All right, that is so far from the truth. We're going into 5D shortly, okay? We're starting to be shown, you're starting to be shown, Aquarius, what 5D is going to feel like through the flow, as Spirit calls it, okay? That beautiful feeling where your mind goes quiet, you're feeling so at ease and so happy and joyful and just peaceful, okay? All right, the Wheel of Fortune, all right? The Wheel of Fortune, this is about your finances, okay? It's being protected. This is a whole biblical financial scenario on its own here within this wheel. All right, the card next to it is saying that this is good news around the wheel and this financial scenario. This is a biblical card right now for me. You could see 4 angels in the corners. They are protecting these finances that will eventually end up in our pockets. Okay, and they are also protecting us. All right, so these are the positive things you should be holding on to, is having, you know, this hope that your money, you know, manifest this in, guys. Understand that your money is owed to you. It's coming, it's restitution, and it's in the pipelines, okay? You're going to see your bank account start to grow. And this is just going to push all of this negativity and this stuckness out of the way. All right, this is the last thing that you should be concerned about, and this is the first. Okay, that's what you should start thinking about, the positivity. All right, I have someone today though who's trying to bring in balance with something. The person you're trying to bring balance in with is toxic, and you know this. Okay, that's why you have the Nine of Swords in the middle. That's why you feel like this. Okay, guys, the only time you're gonna feel like this is the energy around you is causing you to feel this. Okay, you're feeling the energy that is creating an upset. All right, so we're to that point now where we are so sensitive and have our gifts are amazing, and they're amazingly strong, powerful, that you are going to feel like this when you're around someone who has just a very negative vibe, negative energy, toxic energy. All right, you're going to know immediately. You're going to know. And here you are trying to balance this out. This is not something that you can balance. This, you can never balance this, okay? You'll always be the Nine of Swords. And so, but you, at the same time, you're realizing a big part of that, okay? You haven't completely come to an understanding that this is going to keep you in a very unhappy state. But it looks like something, you're going to have an epiphany that's going to change everything. All right. Part of this, I feel like, has to do with the 5D, the things that are starting to come out. You're seeing soft disclosure now. All right. The things that are going to come out, guys, are going to be mentioned like they're brand new. They're in the beginning stages. They're working on it now. But these things have been withheld from us, a lot of them, for 80 to 100 years, and they can't just come out and blow everybody away with this, okay? But as I said yesterday, I saw on Fox News, they have some kind of thing that you get on like a bed and you go into it, and there was an old man who had Parkinson's disease and said he went through this thing one time and came out and all of his shaking stopped and he felt completely normal. All right, so you can find that probably if you punch in Fox News and Parkinson's, or Fox News new technology and Parkinson's or something like that. All right, but there's a lot more that goes with this new item they're talking about that just doesn't heal Parkinson's. It heals practically everything, okay, or maybe everything. So here I'm seeing a commitment here. This is a commitment to balance things out. So that tells me that you're going to pick up on this very quickly. It's not going to take you long to understand what you're doing here. Okay, you'll come out of this. I want to call it a stage of denial. Sometimes we want something to work out, you know, because we're missing it and we really want it. And then it takes us a little while longer to realize we're not with the right scenario to get what we need. But I do see this Ten of Pentacles coming. There's a commitment to it for you. All right. I see gifts. I see money. I see property. I see happiness. I see family celebrating with you, and joyfulness, and just a whole, you know, all of your dreams and wishes coming true with that Ten of Pentacles starting to culminate, starting to show up. All right. And if this is you, please comment below the video. If you're some of the things that you've been wishing for, or things you forgot about from years ago that you wanted, that you just gave up on, if things are starting to show up for you, I'm very interested in hearing about it. Comment below. All right. I'm seeing this Queen of Swords bringing in balance. Another scenario, bringing in balance, bringing in abundance. Abundance, Spirit is saying, is going to come in for you now very quickly and unexpectedly. And over here, I'm seeing this is for the people. All right. This is for the people now. All of this abundance and balance coming in quickly. And the Queen of Swords basically is a feminine type of energy. you are a person who loves children, you love animals, and the part of the feminine energy, this doesn't have to be a woman necessarily, you could be a man, but you know, the feminine aspect in you is coming out. That is the love, the ability to love, to show love, to express yourself, to express love to others, and to be loving and giving. Okay, men are also, you know, all of that, but a lot of times they are reluctant to show it because that's what they've been taught throughout the years. But you're no longer reluctant. You are coming into your authentic selves, and there is no more fear as far as being who you actually are. Okay, so that is the reading today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.